Thank you for joining me, The Wise Widow. For episode 11, Will the Real Me Please Stand Up? Are we wearing a mask? Do we have a mask on to cover up who we really are? We've changed since we lost our partner. Do we have a mask on just to preserve other people's feelings? We need to remove that mask. We need to find out exactly who we are. I like a quote from Matthew McConaughey, and he said, finding out your real identity is more a process of elimination. And I agree with that. Let's take a look at that. What does that mean, a process of elimination? Let's look at our patterns. What patterns do we have, and how can we change those patterns? We have choices and decisions, and every choice and decision we make changes a pattern. Just think about when you get stressed. How do you react? It's probably the same just about all the time. Do you get angry? Do you scream? Do you yell? Or do you close in on yourself and remove yourself and not say anything? Go into your own little cocoon. Let's think about those patterns and what we need to do to maybe make ourselves feel more joy and feel more peace. What are we doing to create that joy and peace? We have to do it. We have to take care of ourselves. Nobody else can do it for us. We need to build our own self-confidence. And what are you doing to build that self-confidence? Where's that self-doubt coming from? The external words that we're saying to ourselves, or the internal words in our head that we keep telling ourselves, I can't do this, or I don't know how to do that. We need to change that to I can, I will, I'll try, I'll do my best, I'll learn. It's a long journey. It's a very long journey. There's widows out there that talk to me that have been widowed for 15, 20 years. And they say they're still on their journey. It's the choices and decisions that we decide to make that alter our path or our journey of what we're going to do. We need to create new patterns to serve our new identity. So if I find that when I'm stressed and I get angry, is that serving me the best way? Probably not. So I need to alter that pattern a little bit. I need to learn how to maybe step back, sit down, figure out what I need to do, and save myself that anxiety. Some people get very caught up on what other people say to them. Other people's words, other people's actions of what they say we are is not who we are. I know who I am, and I can alter that. If people say, oh, she's not doing well, or she's feeling this or that, that's not necessarily true. They may be perceiving that or thinking that because of a moment that they saw you. But are they seeing you at your heightened moments? So we need to care less about other people's perceptions, other people's words, what they think of us. I find a lot of people, family, friends, people around us, I always say, since Daryl died, everybody thinks my brain fell out of my head, that I can't make decisions and choices for myself. It's not necessarily my kids. My kids are a great support to me. But for some people, their kids might be doing that to them. Their adult children may think that they're not capable of making decisions because dad passed away. Prove them wrong. I challenge you to prove them wrong. Now, there are certain things that we do need to run past somebody else when we are making decisions. Hey, I want your opinion. Help me with this or that. But you're only asking for their opinion. You're not asking them to take over. You're not asking them to do it. Ultimately, it is your decision of what you need to do. Now, there are some things out there that we need help with, that we need people's opinions so that we don't get scammed or we don't, get into a difficult situation. So yeah, we have to rely on other people because we relied on somebody else when we had our partner. But it doesn't mean that we can't do it ourselves. Don't let your possessions or your accomplishments state who you are. That's not who you are. You're no less of a person because you didn't go to university and don't have a degree. You're no less of a person because you don't have $1 million house. You have what you have. You're a strong person and you can do what is best for you. Sometimes there is some tough choices and decisions that need to be made, and it's okay to make those. And we will make those step by step, day by day. We learn how to do it. Some people say a lot of good things about us too. Oh, she's doing fine. She's got it. She's really pulled herself together. Oh, you're so strong. But inside, you don't feel that way. So there are lots of things that people will say, do, good or bad, that alters how you feel. And it's okay to change your mind. And it's okay to be different than what other people are saying you are. I have some people that think I am really, really strong. And I have other people that think that I can hardly turn the stove on anymore. So I need to do for me. I need to do what is best for me. And I need to keep my promises to myself. Meaning, if I promise myself that I'm going to do something, I need to start doing it. I could have a lot of intentions. Sometimes an intention is as good as the action. I'm going to start going for a walk every day or one time a week. If you don't do it right now, you still set the intention because maybe you weren't even thinking of doing that a few weeks ago or a few months ago. But now you're like, I need to start doing that. Then keep the promise to yourself and start doing it. There could be other things. You might be making a decision to go back to school. You might be making a decision to change jobs. The intentions are there. Give yourself credit for those intentions because they're important. And you're slowly changing your pattern to serve your new identity. That's what's important. And it's important to always be able to give yourself credit for the big steps and the small steps. Sometimes the small steps are really small. Being able to cook yourself a meal. Sometimes the big steps, I've decided to take a course or I've decided to move. Give yourself credit. The big steps, take them slowly. Take them confidently. You can do this. Believe in yourself. Believe that you deserve to win. Believe that you deserve peace. Because you do. You don't need to keep suffering. You don't need to put yourself down because you aren't able to do certain things. There's lots of little things that some people would scoff at that I'm like, yes, I did this, or yes, I did that. And all those little things, I'll text my son, oh, guess what I did? And he'll go, good for you. Because he knows that if I didn't try doing some of those little things, he would have to come and do them for me. My husband never even let me pick up a hammer. What are you doing? He was scared I was going to punch a hole in the wall. Now there's certain things I have to do. I've painted a couple rooms in my house. I used to paint with my husband, but I didn't do it all alone. Now I've proven I can do it all alone. Small step by small step creates medium-sized steps and bigger steps. and you build more and more confidence. You build more and more strength. You lift yourself up, and you can do it. So I challenge you. Make one small intention of something that you're going to do. Write down that intention. You don't necessarily have to do it today, but keep that promise to yourself and eventually fulfill that intention. I wish you well. I wish you peace, and I wish you joy. Find what works for you. Rejoice in that new identity from being able to move from a we to a me. Learn what makes you thrive, and you deserve it. Have a great day. I wish you love and joy, and take care. From the Wise Widow. Thank you.